Hello everyone, welcome to my new channel, Tarot Florida Shine. This is a general reading for Tauruses and June 2021 for career, work, finances, and then the love section. I'm going to divide it by those who are working, those who are seeking for work, and those who are in a relationship and those who are single. I also always highly suggest that you look at your moon, your rising, your ascendant, and your Venus signs. They always complement your reading here, and you never know which energy you are actually projecting more this month. So that always complements your readings. And this is a collective global reading for every Taurus out in general. So nothing is going to be concrete to one person. It's not a personal reading. It's impossible to get everybody at the same time. Not everybody's on the same timing. It's divine timing. So some things that will occur or already has occurred or will be occurring into your life. So just keep in mind that everything is divine timing and everybody's on a different frequency. And if just because it hasn't happened to you yet, it could be happening or it's already happened. So just know your timing. Also, please, very important, take only what resonates to you personally and what does not, release it out to the universe that belongs to a different group of Tauruses. So let's get started. Taurus, June 2021. Work, finance, career, work, finance, and career. Career for Tauruses globally. Okay, Taurus. Work, finances, and career. Okay. For the group of Tauruses who are currently in a job working and have a job or have a business of your own, I see that recently you have been either recently you've had some changes in your home environment or in your career status, and your finances have been a little bit upside down, or maybe you're receiving less income than you used to, or there's been some cuts, or maybe you were expecting money from somewhere and it didn't come through, but it really put you off, or it's made you have some major changes in your life where where you could afford to do certain things in the past. You had to kind of rebudget yourself. That's what I'm getting. I still see that you're okay financially and you're doing fine actually, but there has been some changes that you've had to adjust. And most people don't like to have to adjust, especially when it's for the negative versus the positive. But overall, in the end of the outcome, it will be just fine. Now, for those of you who are currently working, there was a recent offer to you, or it came to you. It was a cup of an offer of employment or of work or a new resource. And it was a good offer and you were up in your head about it. Some of you did take the position or started a new job, a new opportunity. I see a Taurus is only working at their desks. I see you doing the same thing over and over again. And you're kind of been up in your head about it, or there's something in your head that has been blindfolding you, or there's something that you're not seeing, there's something that you should see, or maybe there's something you don't want to see, but there's some sort of thought or pattern or something in your work environment that you're not fully seeing that is causing you confusion, that is causing you to feel like you're blinded, or you're blinding yourself because you just don't want to hear it. Or admit the truth, but there's a situation at work. There's nothing really grave or anything negative. I think it's more like you're thinking this is the best that I can do, or I'm not happy with 100%, or I'm not satisfied with what the money that's coming in, or I'm not satisfied with the current employer, or perhaps the business is going and it's been so slow, and am I really doing the right thing? So I just see a lot of confusion in your head. And you need to clear those thoughts because they're just going to become obstacles in your way. And the obstacle is yourself, your mind. It is not the outer forces. As far as finances are concerned, I don't see any major expenditures. I do see a Taurus that's having headaches lately. I don't know if you're used to having headaches. I personally understand them, but a lot of people don't get them. But there's someone here who's having a lot of headaches, a lot of second thoughts, because of this confusion, or you're not sure what to do. I don't know if it's financially you're trying to invest in something, or you need to pause an investment, but just know that sometimes if you just take a little break and continue to do your routine, and then later on the thoughts will be clear, you can make a better decision later on. As far as the Tauruses, I see everyone in a stable situation and working. I do see you working a lot of hours. I do see you with a lot of projects. So there's stability here. I don't see a job loss or anything of that sort. I see nothing negative really. As far as expenditures, there might be some problems with water in the home. Small leaks perhaps, or something that has to do with water, or broken hoses, or a faucet that's not running completely, but it's something repairable and something easy, and it'll be an easy repair, but nothing that's going to cost you a lot of money. So don't worry. Now we're going to go on to a little bit more clarification. If there was any doubts about your studies or a new job or a new employer, if there's the doubts that you might have had that you needed clarification, perhaps you needed to understand or have clarification of the work that you were doing, or needed more direction in your career, or a decision that you needed to make, just know that with all the thinking and all of your researching, there's going to be new messages coming in that are going to give you some clarification into that subject that was puzzling you, and it's going to give you some clarity. So it's going to be positive. All right, for the Tauruses who are currently not working. All right, for the ones that are not working, I do see that there was a lot of grief, a lot of worry, a lot of obstacles, a lot of financial burdens. There was recently an offer of employment, or there will be in the next couple of days, if not before the end of next week. And that some of you are feeling, Tauruses, that it's not quite exactly what you wanted. It's not quite exactly how you wanted it. But the news is that the divine is coming in to intervene. And the divine is telling you this structure that you had in the past is got to be ruptured. It has to go. Something new has to come in. And because you were not willing to make those changes yourself, the divine has come in and shook up everything, has changed everything, and there's a new beginning starting. And a new judgment also. There's a new thought process within you. And you're evaluating things from the past that you wouldn't even conceive to do today. And that's what the divine comes in and does. It changes, it shakes up things, and there's no tower that hits you or anything that will come in that will be extremely negative ever. Everything brings in a positive, or anything that looks negative in the surface, later on it turns out to be a blessing, put it that way. So I see the group of people who have not been working, be prepared, because there's a strong job offer coming in. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. And this strong offer of employment, it is perhaps not your wish fulfillment, or it was something that you didn't think of, or something that you weren't considering in the past, but it's the right thing, and it's the divine coming in and saying, no, this is your only option, and this is why, because it's meant to be this way. So accept it, because it's going to bring you stability, and it is an answer to your financial troubles. Now, as far as financial issues, for those of you who have a home, be aware of electric issues, also of water leaks, anything electrical, and anything to do with cables and tubes in the house. So it could be anything from your the toilets overrunning, or a dishwasher overrunning, or perhaps there is an electrical storm, or some sort of storm, and there's a lot of lightning, and the lightning strikes in your house, and maybe the TV goes off, and there's some small repairs to be done, nuisance, and some money that will have to be spent in some small repairs. Again, this is not going to happen to every Taurus around the globe, but just be aware that these things are very potential, because they are here, and I have to describe them. Also, there is a wish fulfillment here that you feel like it wasn't fulfilled, it is coming to you, and it will be coming a wish fulfillment. So anything that you thought that was negative, that wasn't a good idea, and why do I only have these choices when this is not really what I wanted, when I was so happy in the past? Well, just know that the divine came in, gave you a new boss, gave you a new career. It is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of stability. And what you don't see, it is exactly, you are exactly where you need to be in your life. And this is the divine speaking. And you don't really have a say. So just go for it. Say yes. So those of you who are not employed, don't worry, you will have an employment. It may not be what you wanted or what you asked for, but the divine is telling you that's exactly what you need. And that's what you really need to be grateful for and focus on that. Okay, guys? Now we're going to do love. The Tauruses who are currently in a relationship, marriage, or a situation that is a solid foundation with another person. And again, I don't do male or female. It's all energy, so it doesn't matter to me if you're gay, straight, whatever. It doesn't matter. So let's see. Those of you who are in a relationship full-time, and those of you who are single, Tauruses, what's in for Tauruses in the month of June 2021? What do we have? Okay. All right. Taurus, in a relationship, marriage, a situation that is extremely solid foundation. And then those of you who are single, who don't have anyone, and let's see. All right, for those of you who are currently in a marriage situation, a partnership, you live with someone, you are in a solid foundation with someone, put it this way. There has been a renewal, or there will be a renewal in your relationship, because there has been some selfishness either in your part or the part of your lover. There has been some vices that needed to be out of the way. You know, guys, it could be anything from watching too much television, or one person likes to eat too much, or one person likes to play video games. I don't know, any type of vice. It could be alcohol too, it could be drugs, it could be anything. But, you know, it doesn't have to be extreme. It could just be someone with an addiction that keeps popping into your life, or is in your life, that is your partner, or you're the person who's doing this, who perhaps you talk too much, or perhaps you nag too much, or perhaps you watch too much TV, or perhaps you're always obsessing over something. Those are all addictions, guys. So let's face it, it could be anything super that you think it's not an addiction, but it is. And it's annoying for you or annoying for the other person, and it's caused a lot of troubles. Now, I see a group that is in a couple that has a solid foundation, who is wanting to start a new beginning. I don't know if you're moving to a different place, or perhaps there's a new baby coming into your lives, or there is someone in your family or a child that's going to, one of your children is going to announce that they're pregnant, or they're about to have a child. It is going to bring a new beginning. I also see this couple to be stable. There is the need to be very patient. It's asking you to be extremely patient in a love relationship. It's saying that there is a new beginning, and there's going to be a lot of fast movements coming in. So you could be moving from one place to another, or you're traveling with your loved one, or there's a lot of communication coming in from a baby, or that there is a baby being born in a family and you have to travel because of that. But there is like a reunion of a family coming together here. There's also a very strong new beginning. And anything that is of selfishness. So if you're being selfish, Taurus, you have to be honest with yourself. Remove that out of your life, because those negative thoughts and patterns, everybody has them, put it this way. A little bit of selfishness is actually healthy, but just don't overdo it. So if you're always doing something and just thinking of your benefit or what you want and how you want it, then it's not going to be healthy for everybody around you. And release that. Or if it's the person that you're with and they're doing this to you, just sit down and have a conversation, because there's a lot of communication here with the Temperance. So Lenormand cards are telling me a positive outcome. There's a solid foundation. The roots in this family is very strong. The seeds that you have planted in this relationship are to stay and to stick around, and this is pure love. It also shows me that there could be a wedding coming up, or an announcement of a wedding that you have to attend to. And there is a possibility of the baby also as well. So I see that really good cards coming towards you. For the Tauruses who are single and don't have anybody currently, all right, let's see. First of all, the Tauruses who are alone, single, don't have anyone, I see the world before you, and there's new communication coming in. There's going to be communication of something that's either negative or positive, something that you're going to hear from something or someone, whether it's positive or negative. I don't know. It could be either way because it's the Tower. It could be something that is a bit manipulative or something that is a structure that is going to harm you in some way, or some vicious gossip, or something that is a message of that it didn't come through very positive, but it's just a temporary thing, and it's something that needed to come out to the light. Now it could also be something very positive into a movement where you are finally going out to the world and allowing yourself to meet someone, because the car is here, the Hangman and the Empress together with the world. The Tower has more of a positive vibe to me in this situation. It's telling me that the world is going to communicate to you. There's someone in this, I think it's someone foreign, or someone from a different state, or someone who's far away from you. It doesn't matter where they are, but they're not in your city. That's going to communicate to you. It's maybe shocking and surprising to you in a positive way that they want to meet you, they want to date you, or they're interested in you that you weren't even thinking about that possibility. But I see you taking a car. Maybe you're buying a new car, but maybe you're going on a trip in a car to see this person. There's going to be a meeting of two souls, whether it's a first date or just lunch or dinner, but it's going to be a very positive encounter. Now, well, the Hangman hand and the Empress here. The Empress, it always represents beauty. It represents a Taurus as well. So it could just be you in your element, and you're feeling glamorous. You're feeling beautiful. There's someone who is starting new beginnings in your life, so it's a positive card. Or you're starting a new beginning with a different Taurus. It could also be a Capricorn. And it could be a Gemini. So we have different signs here. I don't like to stick to the signs. I just stick to the energy and the person. But I see someone beautiful, someone who feels good from the inside out, someone who loves themselves. I see an opportunity, an offer of love. I see communication coming in. And so for the month of June, if you really want to be involved with someone, you do have that opportunity because it's coming to you. I also see again, one more time, that there is going to be a trip. So either you're going on a cruise, or perhaps you're going on a boat trip for the weekend with someone, and you have the keys to the happiness. You have the keys to say yes to this date, to this new possibility of romance. So you really are a new beginning, and the doors are opening for you when it comes to love. So Tauruses, I really see nothing but positive things. And if you had a little bit of obstacles, don't worry, because everything is temporary, nothing is permanent. I want to thank you all for watching my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel, because it helps me grow this channel, and it continues to provide for the collective readings for everybody in the universe. So I appreciate your support. As you support me, I support others. I don't provide personal readings. I do this only for gratitude, to share my gift with the collective in the world. So I hope this brings you some light, some insight, and I hope this helps everyone. Sending virtual hugs to everybody, love and light, and I will see you guys in July. Thank you.